Hello students, welcome you all in Science Hub, the easiest way to learn science with Rekha ma'am. This is the video part 2 for chapter 4, that is heat for class 7th. Before starting our video, let us discuss about the main objectives of this lecture. After listening this lecture very carefully, a student will able to answer the following question after it. These are the different ways of heat transfer. He or she can easily define what is conduction, what is convection, what is radiation, why we wear woolen clothes in winter, why we wear cotton clothes in summer, why some utensils have copper coated base over them. Let us start our video. First of all, we will discuss about the transfer of heat. Transfer of heat is just like the other transfer of any material. For example, हम एक ही सब्सटेंस को एक जगह से दूसरी जगह अगर लेकर जा रहे हैं, इसे ट्रांसफ़र किया हमने. Just like it, to carry heat from one part of the object to the other part of that object is known as heat transfer. Okay, that is transfer of heat, or it may be from a hotter substance to a colder substance when we place both of these very close to each other. In both these examples, transformation of heat take place. Okay, that is heat always flows from a hot object to a cold object, or from a hotter end to the colder end. In other words, we can say जहाँ हीट ज़्यादा होगी वो हमेशा ज़्यादा हीट वाले एरिया से कम हीट वाले एरिया की तरफ मूव करेगी, एरिया की तरफ वो ट्रांसफ़र होगी. दैट इज़ हमेशा होटर सब्सटेंस से एनर्जी निकल के कोल्डर सब्सटेंस की तरफ जाएगी, उसके सराउंडिंग में जाएगी जहाँ टेम्परेचर उससे कंपेरेटिव कम होगा. This is the transfer of heat, and transfer of heat three main types से हो सकता है. There are three main types of transformation of heat. First is the conduction, second one convection, and third one is radiation. And we will discuss all these one by one. Before all, we will start it from conduction. Let's see what is conduction. If we heat one end of a metal spoon by keeping it over a gas burner, we find that its other end also become very hot after some time. Even that end is much away from the gas burner. But how this other end become hot? Like this example. In this diagram, this end of the spoon is over flame, so it become hot. Whereas this end of the spoon also become very hot, even it is very far away from the flame. It is nothing, only the transfer of heat take place from this hotter end to the colder end. And as we know, spoon is a solid. Okay, metallic spoon हमने ली है, एक solid है. That's why transfer of heat अगर solids में है, then it is known as conduction. There is one more condition. No matter transfer take place in conduction. Only the energy moves. एनर्जी फ्लो करती है, सिर्फ और सिर्फ एनर्जी फ्लो करती है. मैटर कभी भी फ्लो नहीं करता इन सॉलिड सब्सटेंसेस. दैट्स वाई इट इज़ नोन एज कंडक्शन. In another example, there are two spoons. One is hot and other is cold, where the amount of heat is much more in hotter spoon. And always it moves from hotter end to the colder end, or hotter one to the colder one that is placed nearby it. Understand? And in another way, if we have to define what is conduction, then we can say the transformation of heat from one hotter substance to the other colder one, or from one hotter end of a substance to the colder end in solids is known as conduction. That is, in solid is the main feature of conduction. Another, now we will discuss about the conduction capability. What is conduction capability? That is, some substances are good conductor of heat and some are bad conductor of heat. So जो सब्सटेंस बहुत अच्छे कंडक्टर होंगे वो अपने अंदर से हीट को बहुत इजीली बहुत फास्ट मूव करने देंगे. दैट्स वाई उसका एक एंड अगर हम हॉट करते हैं, गर्म करते हैं, वार्म करते हैं तो अदर एंड ऑटोमेटिकली बहुत जल्दी वार्म अप हो जाता है, जस्ट लाइक इन प्रीवियस स्लाइड. इन दिस द स्पून one end of this spoon we are warming it, but other end become very hot. So ऐसे सब्सटेंस जो बहुत इजीली अपने अंदर से हीट को ट्रांसफ़र होने देती हैं, मूव करने देते हैं, दीज आर नोन एज गुड कंडक्टर्स. एंड ऐसे सब्सटेंस जो अपने अंदर से हीट को बहुत इजीली फ्लो नहीं होने देते हैं, these are known as poor conductors. In this activity we can understand, that is, we have taken some warm water in a tub and we place 2 spoons. One is of a metallic spoon and other is non-metallic. Non-metallic may be wood and other material we can take. If we consider, this is the metallic spoon and this is a wooden spoon. Metals are good conductor of heat. They easily allow heat to pass through them. That's why if we place this spoon in warm water, then it easily transfer heat from its hotter end to the colder end and whole spoon become very hot after some time. Whereas in wooden spoon, this part of the spoon is dipped in water, in warm water, and this part become warm. This part become hot, but the other end of this spoon remains cool. Why? This spoon do not allow heat to pass through it. That's why its other end remain cool as compared to lower one. Understand? And let us discuss about some good conductors. जितनी भी मेटल्स होती हैं सब बहुत अच्छी कंडक्टर होती है हीट की. आउट ऑफ दिस silver is good conductor of heat, even best conductor of heat. Aluminium is also a very good conductor of heat. Copper is also a very good conductor of heat. Whereas if we discuss about some other substances, those can allow heat to pass through them, maybe एलॉयस, मेटल एलॉय हो सकते हैं सभी के सभी। एलॉयस क्या होते हैं? जो मेटल्स, कुछ दो या दो से ज़्यादा मेटल्स का मिक्सचर है या मेटल या नॉन मेटल्स का मिक्सचर है, उन्हें हम एलॉय कहते हैं। जिनका कोई, जिन चीज़ों से, जिन मटेरियल से मिलके वो बने होते हैं, मेटल नॉन मेटल से मिलके बने होते हैं, वो उनकी प्रॉपर्टीज़ को खो देते हैं और अपनी एक इंडिविजुअल प्रॉपर्टी बना लेते हैं, जिन्हें हम एलॉय कहते हैं। एंड मेटल एंड नॉन मेटल चैप्टर में हम इन्हें भी डिस्कस करेंगे। ओके, एंड नाउ इफ़ वी डिस्कस अबाउट द बैड कंडक्टर और पुअर कंडक्टर, बैड कंडक्टर्स को हम इंसुलेटर भी कहते हैं। बैड कंडक्टर आर ऑल्सो नोन एज इंसुलेटर्स। Insulators do not allow heat to pass through them, whereas poor conductor allow a little bit energy to pass through them. For example, if we take a wooden spoon, then it may be the other end of this spoon may become very little warm, but not as much as like the steel spoon or the metallic spoon. And insulators की अगर एग्जाम्पल की बात करें, wood, plastics, water means a distilled water, pure water जो होता है is a bad conductor of heat and also bad conductor of electricity. And air is also a very poor conductor of heat, even it is an insulator. This is the air due to which we wear the winter cloth, woolen clothes in winter. How it is possible? Let's discuss about it. In winters, we wear woolen clothes. Woolen clothes have such type of formation, okay, and have a very much space in between two threads and have a little bit small fibers in it, and these fibers entrap air inside it. बहुत सारी एयर इनके अंदर फिल रहती है. And we have discussed air is a bad conductor of heat, and this make a protective shield. Suppose this is the body, this is our body, and this is the woolen cloth. It have air entrapped in between the body and the cloth, and this air do not allow the body heat to escape from this cloth, so that it do not allow heat to pass through them. The air entrapped in the woolen cloth do not allow heat to pass through them. So it conserve our body heat within the clothes and our body. So this heat make us to feel warm in winter. That's why we wear woolen clothes in winter. Yes. And here we will discuss about the uses of good conductor and poor conductors. जैसे गुड कंडक्टर हमारे लिए बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़फुल हो सकते हैं, वैसे ही बैड कंडक्टर भी बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़फुल होते हैं in same stand. That is, if we take an example of this frying pan, we can easily identify that this part of this utensil is made up of a metal. As we all know, metal is a good conductor, and this part is made up of plastic, is a type of plastic. Plastic is a bad conductor of heat. So when we take this frying pan over a gas burner, it allow heat to pass through it and make our food very fast. whereas and it become very hot, whereas this plastic handle do not allow electricity or do not allow heat to pass through it, and it remain cool. So we can handle this frying pan during cooking very easily by using this handle. Similarly, in pressure cooker, this part of the pressure cooker is made up of metal that allow heat to pass through it and make our cooking easier and faster also. Whereas this plastic handle make to handle this pressure cooker while cooking very easy, as it is a bad conductor. It do not allow heat to pass through them and it remain cool during cooking. And here we will discuss about the convection. Now, what is convection? Convection क्या है? It is also a type of transfer of heat, but it occurs in liquids. Dear students, convection is the transfer of heat from the hotter part of a liquid by the movement of the liquid itself. In conduction हमने कहा only the transformation of heat take place, but in convection the movement of matter take place. It mostly occur in liquids. The movement of liquid is known as convection. अगर हम किसी लिक्विड के बारे में बात करें तो उसकी वार्मिंग अप का जो प्रोसेस होता है दैट इज द कन्वेक्शन प्रोसेस. और अगर सॉलिड की बात करें तो कंडक्शन होता है. सिमिलरली we can explain it with the help of an example. We will discuss about the convection in water. Let's see how we can warm up water by convection process. In this diagram, we can easily understand how can water be warm up. Here students, in this tub, we take cold water. Okay, and this we take this container on the flame. तो हमें पता है the lower end of this container get more heat, so it become very hot. Okay. अब यहाँ बात करते हैं जो हिस्सा एयर एंड वाटर जब भी वार्म अप होती हैं. एयर एंड वाटर जब भी वार्म अप होता है दे बिकम लाइट इन वेट. एयर को अगर हम गर्म करें या वाटर को गर्म करें तो दोनों ही वेट में बहुत ही हल्के हो जाते हैं. एंड लाइटर एयर ऑलवेज मूव्स अपवर्ड, whereas water when it become warmer the vapor of water also moves in upward direction. So in this diagram the lower water from the lower end of this container become warm and it moves in upward direction. So at the upper end the cool water comes down to take place of this warm water, and hence the upper level of this container, upper level of water in this container become hotter. Rather than the lower one. Lower one remains cool. Even the lower part of this container getting heat directly, but the upper end of this liquid become more hot than the lower one. This is the movement of matter, and this movement of matter is also this type of heat transformation in liquid, in which movement of water, movement of liquid take place, is known as convection. Yes. Hope you can easily understand it. Dear students, let me explain this phenomena with the air also, how the convection process occur in air. Okay. सभी को पता है कि घर के अंदर हम अपने रूम में जब भी रूम हीटर को प्लेस करते हैं, थोड़ी ही देर में हमारे पूरे रूम की एयर जो है वो वार्म अप हो जाती है. वाई? यस, this is only due to convection process. How it is possible? Let's see. जैसे ही हमने रूम हीटर को ऑन किया, स्विच ऑन किया, इसके आसपास जो भी एयर होगी वो वार्म अप हो जाएगी, और वार्म अप होते ही हमें पता है एयर कहाँ चली जाएगी, इन अपर पार्ट ऑफ दिस रूम. ओके, एंड फ्रॉम द roof or from the upper part of this room, the cool air comes down to take place, the vacant place of this warm air, and similarly now this cool air become hot due to this room heater, and it moves in upward direction, and this rotation continuously going on, and the room become warm after some time. And we can understand this phenomena with the help of this diagram also. Let's see what is this diagram showing to us. In this diagram, we can see there is a candle, burning candle on the table, and we have placed one hand over the flame and the other hand towards the side of the candle flame, and we can see the warm air moves upward. That become warm due to the flame of the candle, and the cool air from our below the palm comes toward the flame, and warm air touch our palm and we feel warmness, whereas this phenomena not occur in the sides. So we do not feel much warm in the sides of the flame, and we can feel more warmness in the upper part of the flame. And dear students, let's see. Here we will discuss about a very important part of this chapter. This is the way by which the cool air moves around us. How it is possible? The blowing of sea bridge and land bridge. Before starting the sea bridge and land bridge, we must have to discuss about the bridge. What is bridge? The cool air, the moving cool air is known as breeze. Slow moving air जो बहुत ही ठंडी ठंडी होती है उसे हम ब्रिज कहते हैं. ओके, ड्यूरिंग द डे टाइम one more thing, land become more warm, more faster warm than the water. The land become much faster warm than the water, and water become very slow process से ये गर्म होता चला जाता है, बहुत जल्दी गर्म नहीं होता है क्योंकि इसके अंदर कन्वेक्शन प्रोसेस चलता है। यहाँ अगर हम बात करें एट द डे टाइम द लैंड एरिया बिकम hotter very fast than the water. This area remains cool and this hot land make the air of this land hotter, and hot air moves in upward direction and left behind the blank space. To cover up this blank space, the cool air from the sea moves towards the land. Hence, a cool air moves from sea to land that form the sea bridge. Understand? Let's see again. During the daytime, land become much faster warm up due to sun than the water, and the air over the land become hotter and moves in upper direction, and the cool air comes from sea to land to cover up the blank space of that hot air and make the sea bridge. बहुत ही सिंपल सी इसकी डेफिनेशन बनती है। when cool air moves from sea to land is known as sea breeze during the daytime, and if we discuss about the night time, the case become very different, बिल्कुल अपोजिट हो जाता है। जो लैंड जितनी जल्दी गर्म हो जाती थी उतनी ही जल्दी वो कूल भी हो जाएगी, और वाटर जो जितनी देर से गर्म हुआ था वो उतना ही धीरे धीरे अपनी एनर्जी रिलीज़ करेगा और ये काफ़ी लेट तक गर्म रहेगा। अब यहाँ अगर हमारा वाटर गर्म है तो इसके ऊपर नो डाउट इसके ऊपर की एयर गर्म होगी, हॉट होगी, हॉट होते ही ऊपर की तरफ मूव करना स्टार्ट करेगी एंड अपने पीछे छोड़ेगी ब्लैंक स्पेस, और इसी ब्लैंक स्पेस को फिल करने के लिए लैंड से चलेंगी बहुत ही कूल एयर, ठंडी ठंडी हवाएं दैट मेक द लैंड ब्रिज। द कूल एयर, वेरी सिंपल definition, the cool air, when cool air moves from land to sea, make the land bridge. Okay, and here we will discuss about the third way of transfer of heat, that is radiation. And when we switch on the electric bulb, it become hot and give out heat and light. Now if we keep our hand a short distance below the glowing bulb, we can feel the heat on the hand. If we place our hand near the bulb, we feel warmness, but there is no movement of any matter. Okay, and not in direct contact of the source of heat. There is no direct contact in between the source of heat and the object or our palm, but we feel warmness. Yes, this is a form of heat transfer in which the moment in which the transfer of heat take place in the form of rays. This is the way by which the sun's heat comes on earth and we can feel it. We can feel the warmness of sun's radiations, that is the radiation process. It do not need any medium. This is the point to be noted. Conduction. In conduction, we need a solids. Conduction. And in convection, we need a liquid और एयर फ्लूइड हम कह सकते हैं। And in radiation, we do not need any medium. यहाँ हमें किसी भी मीडियम की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. Radiations, rays can be transfer, rays can be cross, rays can be come towards us without any medium. Without any medium means they do not need any air medium even. They also can move through vacuum. Do you know what is vacuum? No air medium is known as vacuum. जहाँ कोई भी गैस प्रेजेंट नहीं होती है वो मीडियम कहलाता है vacuum. That is the form of heat transfer in which the heat comes to us in the form of rays is known as radiation. And when we stand next to the burning fire, we can feel the heat. If we heat of the fire falling on our face and heat in transfer from the fire to our face by the process of radiation. In winter हम बहुत बार अपने आप को फायर के पास हाथ सेकने के लिए बैठते हैं तो हमें दूर से ही उसकी गर्मी महसूस होती है, हॉटनेस फील होती है, जस्ट बिकॉज द रेडिएशंस कमिंग फ्रॉम दैट फायर टुवर्ड्स आवर बॉडी, टुवर्ड्स आवर हैंड, दैट्स व्हाई वी फील वार्मनेस. In second example, if we discuss when we sit in front of a room heater, in the same way we get heat directly by the process of radiation. And there are many more examples we can discuss to explain the process of radiation, like the hot utensils kept away from the flame cools down by the transferring of heat to the surrounding by radiation. जैसे ही हम अगर अपनी कोई भी वार्म फूड अगर हमारा है कुछ देर के लिए अगर हम उसको रूम टेम्परेचर पे छोड़ देते हैं तो वो थोड़ी ही देर में ठंडा हो जाता है. रीज़न उसके अंदर से हीट जो है वो रेडिएशंस की फॉर्म में उस फूड से बाहर निकलती है जिसकी वजह से उसकी एनर्जी कम हो जाती है एंड इट बिकम वेरी कूल. Okay students, and now absorbers of heat radiation. We will discuss about what are the absorbers of the heat radiation. Absorb नाम आपको बता रहे हैं, something to be absorb, अपने अंदर समा लेना होता है. Yes, the black color always absorb all the heat radiations inside it. अगर हमें किसी भी सब्सटेंस को गर्म करना है तो उसको बाहर से अगर हम यूटेंसिल्स को अगर बाहर से ब्लैक करके रखेंगे तो उसमें फूड बहुत जल्दी पक जाता है. रीज़न वो अपनी सारी रेडिएशंस को अंदर एब्जॉर्ब कर लेता है, बाहर नहीं निकलने देते हैं, जिसकी वजह से ज़्यादा हीट अंदर क्रिएट रहती है और वो उसकी कंसंट्रेशन हीट की बढ़ जाती है जिससे फूड जो है वो इजीली प्रिपेयर हो जाते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल द सोलर कुकर, हैव यू सीन इट? यस, सोलर कुकर बाहर से ब्लैक कलर से पेंट किया हुआ होता है जो हीट सन्स की आने वाली हीट रेडिएशंस को अपने अंदर बहुत ज़्यादा एब्जॉर्ब कर लेता है जिसकी वजह से बॉक्स के अंदर का टेम्परेचर बहुत ज़्यादा इंक्रीज हो जाता है एंड ज़्यादा हीट की वजह से फूड जो है वो आसानी से कुक हो जाता है. एंड यही वो रीज़न है, आप लोगों ने देखा होगा बहुत सारे बर्तन जो होते हैं वो नीचे से उनका बेस ब्लैक कलर से पेंट किया हो जाता है. ब्लैक कलर से पेंट करने का मोटिव यही रहता है कि जैसे ही उसको हम फ्लेम देंगे वो ऑलमोस्ट सारी रेडिएशंस को अपने अंदर एब्जॉर्ब कर लेगा और उसके अंदर रखा फूड बहुत इजीली फास्ट कुक हो जाता है. एंड दिस इज़ द सेम थिंग, अगर हम गर्मी में ब्लैक कलर के कपड़े पहनेंगे तो क्या हाल होगा? Just imagine. Yes, we feel more वार्मनेस रियली। अगर हम गर्मी में डार्क कलर के क्लोथ्स पहनेंगे, ब्लैक कलर के क्लोथ्स पहनेंगे तो हमें गर्मी ज़्यादा लगेगी, क्योंकि ब्लैक कलर, डार्क कलर अपने अंदर सारी रेडिएशंस को एब्जॉर्ब कर लेता है और उनको बाहर निकलने नहीं देता है। एंड दैट हीट रेडिएशन मेक अस टू फील वार्म। सो वी ऑलवेज हैव टू wear dark color cloth in winters and white or lighter color clothes in summers. And lighter color or white color make us to feel cool as they do not absorb heat radiations. वाइट कलर अपने अंदर रेडिएशंस को एब्जॉर्ब नहीं करता, जिससे हमारा इनसाइड जो बॉडी है वो ठंडी रहती है और हमें बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी नहीं लगती। दिस इज़ द रीज़न इन रेगिस्तान जैसे एरिया में हम अपने घरों को, रेगिस्तान में रहने वाले जो लोग हैं उनके घर बाहर से वाइट कलर के पेंट करने के लिए एडवाइस किया जाता है, सो दैट the inside area of that house remains cool as compared to outer one. Here are some more importance of color of object in everyday life that we have discussed earlier. Color of cloth: light color cloth for summers as they do not absorb heat radiations and make us to feel cool in summers, and dark color clothes in winter that make us to feel warm. Okay, color of house, we have already discussed it. The house in hot sunny countries are usually painted white with light color. This is because the house painted white or with light colors absorb very little sun heat rays, and it reflects most of the sun's radiation and keep the house cool in the hot day of summers. So students, here the solar cooker, we have already discussed about the working process of solar cooker. Let me revise it once again. The outer wall of the solar cooker are painted black so that they can absorb more heat inside it and make the inner area more warmer, so that make the cooking process very fast and easy. So students, I have cleared all the concepts of this chapter. Hope you all enjoy it and this video become very useful for you to learn this chapter heat. We will meet soon with a new video. Till then, keep smile and keep learning. Bye bye. Take care.